Hi ghouls! Welcome back to Freaky Flick Friday. Here's a list of the horror movies releasing for the second week of April, where you can watch them, so let's talk horror. Released on video on demand on the 8th was Gates of Flesh. This is where a group of friends are seeking shelter in a church when they're trying to leave the city due to an outbreak. But not just any outbreak, but a demonic demon possession outbreak. Their plans are soon foiled when one of them happens to be possessed. Released on video on demand on the 8th was The Cursed Tapes. Clint has inherited his father's home after he passes and is going through his belongings and comes across a door with some symbols. He also finds a box with some videotapes and watches one of the boxes and discovers that his dad has been keeping a beast in the basement, and now it's up to him to banish this beast before it gets out. Released on video on demand on the 8th was Rumpelstiltskin. This is playing off of the traditional Brothers Grimm story of Rumpelstiltskin, where a girl is to spin straw into gold for the king and uses Rumpelstiltskin's magical powers in order to do so. In return, he will get her firstborn. After she has her first child, he comes to collect, and she doesn't want to give up the child, so he gives her 3 chances to guess his name before he collects. Released on the 8th, available to rent on Prime, is iPossessed. Tad has just come home and he's celebrating with Zoe, his sister, and their group of friends. But when a demon possesses Zoe and holds everyone hostage with their secrets, they are forced to confront their inner demons in order to save Zoe. Released today in theaters is the movie Drop. Violet is a widow going on a date for the first time in years with Henry. Everything is going well when suddenly she's getting airdrop messages instructing her to do different things, threatening her son at home, and the final thing she must do is kill her date. Released today in limited theaters is the movie Marshmallow. 12-year-old Morgan is shy and timid and sent to summer camp, where there's a campfire legend that becomes a reality when a mysterious figure begins to stalk him and the rest of the campers, and they are forced to face the terrifying truths. Today on Shudder is Shadow of God. A priest is doing an unauthorized exorcism and believes that the entity he is dealing with is not demonic, but in fact a holy one. Those are the horror movies releasing for the second week of April. Like always, I'll have the full list over on my Letterboxd for you to check out. And be sure to check out my Freaky Flick Friday playlist for any horror releases you may have missed. And I'll be back next week with all new horror movie releases. But until then, stay gruesome, ghouls.